혹시 싱글이야? 아니, 나는 썸 타고 있어.
타다? 모르겠는데요?
Something?
Yeah.
모르겠어요.
Situationship.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Sean. I'm here at Seoul National University with my girlfriend, and today we're gonna do a fun game. I'm gonna ask Koreans here if they can translate some basic words in Korean to English. You know, like 괜찮아, 힘내, 커피 마실래? Basically, it's a fun way to see how well people can speak English. But I'm also interested in whether they're using more American phrases or British English phrases. I mean, are we drinking some water or are we drinking some water? Later in the video, I will compare how to say these Korean phrases in American English versus British English with the help of Dr. Echo, who is a teacher from the platform Ameizingtoker. Without further ado, let's begin. 친구랑 있는데 친구가 갑자기 뭐 농구를 하다가 다쳤어요. 그럼 괜찮아?
Are you okay?
Are you okay, man?
Are you okay? Are you fine? 뭐 이런 거.
그럼 친구가 그 말을 듣고 괜찮아.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm good. No worries. No problem. It's not a big deal.
Yes, I'm okay. I'm good. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. Okay. 괜찮네.
That's good.
Hello, Dr. Echo,
Hello, Sean.
the legend.
So we have quite a collections of translations for Kanchana.
Yeah.
It's okay. Are you okay? It's all right. I'm fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
But when you are shopping and you are just looking and not going to buy anything, and when the staff comes to you and asks you, "Do you need help?" You can also say this. No, I'm fine. It's okay.
Exactly. Yeah. This is such a big word that you could translate because there's so many situations in which you would use it.
It actually depends on how you say it, the tone. When the math teacher was asking his students with potential math problems, they will be saying, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" Or even between friends, "You okay? You okay? You okay with this? You okay?" But if your friends is seriously hurt, then, "Oh my God, are you okay?" You slow down. You put you lower your voice, and then you put more emotional emphasis on it. So it all depends on how you say it, the tones. But now I can understand why there are actually a lot of Asian students having this kind of problem, because when they are learning English, they're learning word by word. So they will always say, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" in every kind of situation. So it will sound weird in some situations when sometimes you have to like fly over it. 괜찮아? Or 괜찮아. So they're very different.
That's a great point. If someone gets hurt and like falls on the ground in front of you, and you're just like, "You okay?" That would be so weird.
You sound cold-blooded.
Yeah, definitely. If you see something that's like an emergency or you need to help someone or something bad happened, "Are you okay?" You would say every word and pronounce every syllable very clearly. But more casual, you're just walking by, "You okay? You cool?" We would say, "You cool?" That's another one. "You cool?" Or another one like, "You good?"
You good?
Like we say that a lot. We say that a lot in the US. "You good?" "Yeah, I'm good."
Yeah. We say this a lot in England. All right, mate. You all right, mate?
All right. Yeah.
Are you all right, mate? We never slow down. This sentence is not supposed to be slowed down. You're all right, mate. You're all right, mate.
You're meeting your girlfriend tomorrow. You're on the phone.
Okay.
내일 내가 아는 카페 가서 한잔 할래? 그 커피 한잔 할래?
Are you okay with coffee tomorrow?
You wanna grab a coffee tomorrow, maybe?
Would you like to drink some coffee? Have a coffee 뭐 정도?
오랜만이야. 너무 반가워. 혹시 다음 주 시간 되면 커피 한잔 할래?
Let's grab a cup of coffee next week.
Would you like to go to cafe? Do you want to drink coffee? Some coffee?
Most of the people are using a more literal translation. Will you drink some coffee? But will you drink some coffee? It sounds a little bit more like if I see that you are very tired, then I might ask you, "Will you drink some coffee, please?" You got to energize yourself a bit.
커피 마실래요? 뭐뭐 할래 is like shall we or would you like to? Do you use shall a lot in like the UK in British English?
Quite a lot. Especially let's go in England, we say "shall we" all the time.
In America, we really don't use the word shall, almost never. I don't know why, because it's very useful. It's like a positive kind of light invitation slash suggestion. Shall we? You know, like, you ready to go? But like, I don't know why we don't use it, but we don't. So I'm curious, Echo, like, hey, long time no see, Echo. Oh, how have you been? Coffee 마실래요? Like, what would you say? Let's grab a cup of coffee or something.
It's a long time no see. How's it been? You got time for coffee? Then
Yeah.
and then if you do, then yeah, there will be a nice setting for a conversation. And then because the time is the point, so you might answer, yeah, I do have time, but I want something stronger. Less. So yeah, there will be a friendly and kind of humorous conversation.
여러분 안녕하세요. 영어로 배울 때 좀 더 개인에게 맞춤화된 방법은 없을까 생각하신 적 있나요? 제가 바로 그런 플랫폼을 발견했는데요. 바로 어메이징토커입니다. 어메이징토커는 여러분이 필요한 모든 것을 제공합니다. 이미 수백만 명의 학생들이 성공의 길을 걸어가는 데 도움을 주었던 아주 실력 있는 수천 명의 튜터분들이 대기하고 있고, 여기서 가장 좋은 점은 장기 구독이나 다른 조건 없이 단 하나의 강의만을 결제해서 공부하실 수도 있다는 점인데요. 영어 시험 준비부터 비즈니스 영어 향상 혹은 단순한 회화 기술을 향상시키고 싶은 경우까지 어메이징토커는 여러분에게 꼭 맞는 맞춤형 교육을 제공하고 있습니다. 튜터와 직접 학습 목표를 논의하면서 본인에게 꼭 맞는 수업을 만들어 보세요. 그리고 스케줄의 유연성은 또 어떠고요? 말할 필요도 없죠. 아침이든 낮이든 밤이든 언제든지 집에서 공부하기 편한 시간대를 골라보세요. 하지만 어떻게 여러분에게 맞는 튜터를 찾을 수 있을까요? 그건 AI 추천 시스템을 통해 선호하는 목표와 가격, 일정을 기반으로 여러분에게 가장 맞는 튜터를 선택하고 경험할 수 있습니다. 왕초보부터 더 실력을 키우고 싶은 고급 수준 분들까지 각각의 개인에게 맞추는 훌륭한 플랫폼 어메이징토커로 영어 실력을 한 단계 업그레이드 해보세요. 오늘 바로 어메이징토커를 시도해보고 여러분에게 완벽한 선생님, 스케줄, 가격을 찾아보세요. 유정 안녕.
안녕.
좋아해서 안녕. 너무 일이 힘들어. 나랑 오늘 밤 맥주 한잔 할래?
Cheers.
Wanna grab a beer?
Wanna drink some alcohol?
Let's grab a beer.
Let's grab a beer.
Yeah.
Get a beer?
Let's play. And drunk?
Let me know if you want some beer.
그래, 술 한잔 하자.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I've always been teaching my students that in English we don't have to specify what kind of alcohol you are inviting people to have. We just say, one drink. And the drink, at least in England, definitely means alcohol. If we are asking for tea or coffee, we will specify it. Would you want some tea? Do you want to grab a coffee? But if it is alcoholic, then yeah, we'll just use drink.
And you can even say something like, he's a heavy drinker, or he drinks too much. We're not talking about water. We're not talking about orange juice. We're talking about alcohol.
Alcohol. It's like if I say something like I have quit drinking, I don't have to say I have quit drinking alcohol, because there's only one drink to quit.
Exactly. You just graduated from university. You're talking with your best friend. You're eating pizza. It's 6 p.m. And you're like, dude, we just finished school. Let's get wasted.
Let's get wasted.
Let's get wasted. Let's get hammered.
Let's get hammered. Wasted.
Yeah.
Whoa, there are so many.
So many.
Wasted, smashed, hammered.
그 다른 친구는 최근에 면접 몇 개 봤는데 다 떨어졌어요. 너무 슬퍼해요, 친구가. 그러면 그 친구 보고 힘내.
Cheer up. Oh, cheer up. You can do it.
It's gonna be alright. Keep your chin up. Keep your head up. You got this. Keep killing it. And just hang in there.
잘한다.
Keep it up.
Keep it up.
Yeah.
Keep what up?
I don't know. Whatever is going on. Keep it on, man. You're doing great.
Don't die, man.
Oh.
I
보세요.
hope you can get better results next time.
파이팅.
Fighting. Nice, nice. What about like 영국인? 어떻게 말할 것 같아?
영국인
Yeah.
힘내.
Yeah.
You can do it, mate.
What would you
Oh.
say in this kind of situation?
You got this.
You got this, eh?
Keep trying. You can do this. You can do it. What do you think?
To a very close friend, I would say, come on, stop whining.
Nice.
Shut up, come on, stop whining. And not so close friend, yeah, you got this, I believe in you.
Believe in you. That's nice. That's a good one.
I got one from my one of my best friends when I was very worried about my PhD thesis. I didn't have enough time. I didn't think that I have enough time. And he was like, no, the real cheering up would be the most sincere one would be 4 sentences. Like he was, he told me, I can still remember. Oh, come on, Echo. You only need a few all-nighters. You just pull a few all-nighters and it will be done.
Yeah, specific, right? Specific to you.
Yeah, the more specific it is, then the more sincere it feels. So in a way, the Asian people are more perfunctory when cheering people up because we don't want to go into details. So we have very short phrases.
Yeah, I wonder why that is. Why do you think that is?
I guess it's because we are cheering people up all the time. Whenever I go into Ameizingto커 buildings and do preparing to do a show, yeah, you will probably unconsciously saying these words for like dozens of times to everybody. 加油, 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 힘내, fighting, without any apparent reasons.
We don't really have the same culture in the West. Okay, so it's more common in maybe Korean and Taiwan to just be like, fighting, let's do this.
All the time. Yeah, just like when I was in Korea last time, I was just taking an Uber to Gamjatang. I was visiting this Gamjatang place. It's so good. Anyway, so
Nice.
when I got off the cab, that cab driver said fighting to me, and I was like, what was there fighting for? I was just going to enjoy some good food, but he was like fighting. But it instantly makes me feel closer, less distant. So being polite is Korean culture.
나 삼녀 생겼어.
I'm seeing someone. I'm seeing this girl.
Nice. 서울대학교 멋진 남자 보면 나랑 썸 탈래? 어떻게 말해요?
Do you have the time?
혹시 싱글이야? 아니, 나는 썸 타고 있어.
타다? 모르겠는데요.
Something?
Yeah.
모르겠어요.
Situationship.
Is that a real slang?
Think so.
Wow, I've never heard of that.
잘 알아야지.
Have some feeling?
Have some feeling. Oh, interesting. You can say like, "Oh, I'm seeing someone."
Not
We're
official yet.
we're not we're not official.
And I heard in British way you can say on the pool.
On the pool?
Yeah. I'm not sure of it.
Swimming on the pool.
On the pool. It's more like hooking up.
But hooking up is a bit different, right? Because it's like we're just kind of having a casual sexual relationship.
Yeah, it's like Netflix and chill.
This one is called 썸. So the Korean speakers just took the word in English, something, and just used the word 썸 because it's like, well, we're not really a couple yet. We're not really boyfriend and girlfriend. We're just something. It's like that stage before you become official and they just call it 썸.
How would you describe this stage in English?
We're not official. We're just seeing each other, or I'm seeing this girl now, or I'm seeing this guy now. What do you think, Echo?
There is no specific word for this kind of relationship, right? We can't say she is something. No, we have to use a clause. She is someone who I'm seeing.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So she's your girlfriend. Not exactly. Situationship. This girl just made up a very interesting word.
Right? Have you heard that before?
No, I never.
Here's the interesting thing though, is that situationship is actually a slang in America.
Really?
This is not a Korean word. This is a slang for young people, like TikTok generation. They're using the word situationship. So that's why I was like, I don't know this word like And she's like, you should know this because you're American. But I guess I'm too old. Yeah.
Me too. I don't.
Guilty. Yeah. All right, everyone. Did you enjoy this video? If so, please let me know in the comments down below. Also, click the link down below to learn more about Amazing Talker. Once again, I'm Sean, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.